We're back now on GMA with Michael B. Jordan, Hailee Steinfeld, and writer and director Ryan Coogler. We're talking about their new horror movie, Sinners. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, you three. Thank you for being here. I was so excited when I came in this morning because I walked in. People were screaming, Michael, and they had these jackets with M on it. And I was like, they love me. Then I realized you were here. And I was like, oh, but I'm glad. At least one of us, Michael's getting love.
That's right.
It's just,
Getting love too. Cut it out, man.
But people who love you, which I do, of course, we all do, they're going to get a double dose of you.
They are.
You play a twin in this movie. You're twins in this movie. Both characters, Smoke and Stack.
Yes, sir.
So what was it like for you to play twins, two characters?
It was fun. It was challenging, the technical aspect of it all. Just like being able to operate in two spaces, acting off of sometimes a tennis ball, sometimes nobody at all. I know it was really challenging for the other actors too, but it was a lot of fun playing these two extreme sides. One's a little bit more grounded, a little bit more mellow. You've seen the film,
yeah,
so
different temperaments.
Different temperaments for sure, and one's a little bit more charismatic and a little more of a slick talk. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of fun.
Yep, definitely was it's so much fun to watch it. And Ryan, you're director, writer, producer extraordinaire. You said this is a love letter for you to like horror movies. Are there any ones in particular in the past that you can think of that led you to write this film?
Oh, so many. It's one of my favorite type of movie. I would say the biggest influence is probably going to be The Thing by John Carpenter. Assault on Precinct 13 by John Carpenter is another big influence. A couple Robert Rodriguez films too, From Dusk Till Dawn, and The Faculty. That was a big ones for this film. But I pulled from a lot of different inspirations, and the biggest thing is the love letter to my uncle who passed away in 2015 from Mississippi, moved to Oakland, and he was the oldest male member of my family, and he just had a real passion for the blues, so it's a love letter to him as well.
Well, I tell you what, I was up late last night because of you. That's all I'm gonna say. So we're gonna take a look at the clip. Just check it out.
I know you never planned to stay. Why can't you just say that?
Say what? I love you. I think about you every day. I just want to keep you someplace safe.
Yeah, woo is right. Hey, we see you there, your character Mary, and you have some history with Stack. But this was a role I've never
unfinished
business. I've never seen you in a role like this. So for you, what drew you to it?
Oh my goodness, so many things. One being that it is unlike any role I've ever played. It was the opportunity to work with Ryan and Michael. This character challenged me in ways I've never been challenged, and in ways I don't know I would have been able to sort of tackle and overcome had it happened any sooner in my life. I felt like this was presented to me in a time that I was ready to take on and dig a little deeper than I ever have before. And this role sort of led me to, part of my research sort of included understanding my own family history a little bit better.
Yeah.
Which I am so grateful for, feeling closer to my family, to my grandfather, who's no longer with us, but my ancestors. This movie started a big conversation for me, and I hope that's one of the many things it does for viewers.
Yeah, and I got to say, like you playing two roles and the differences that you had to find, but seeing you in this role, it's like, oh my God, that's my girl. Hailee, like the range of what you can do is insane. And we know Michael and Ryan, it's not the first time you two work together. So I'm just curious, what's your relationship like? Is off when you're not filming?
Oh man, it's like brothers would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Checking in on one another. Ryan's pretty busy with his family, man. Got two kids running around. Driving them crazy, keeping them up at night. You know what I'm saying? so always trying to touch base with them, get advice from him. I'm pretty ambitious and always working as well. So I'm always tapping in with him to kind of get his thoughts and feelings on certain things and just a genuine mutual love for each other.
Well, I tell you what, we're all happy that you're here today. The movie's fantastic.
Appreciate
and
it.
I will be taking a nap today. 'Cause like I said, I was up late last night.
I love that.
Ryan, Hailee, Michael, appreciate
Man,
y'all.
thanks for the time,
Thank
bro.
you all
Appreciate
so
you, bro.
much. And you at home, do yourself a favor. Sinners. It's in theaters Friday, April 18th, in IMAX nationwide. Make sure you go check it out and have some fun. We're back now in GMA with Michael.